We are so grateful at HN Live to be broadcasting the entire weekend of the Chief Thunderstick tournament here at beautiful Merlis Belcher Place in Saskatoon. The organizer, Neil Sasakamoose, we're so happy to be part of this. Neil, thanks so much for making time for us today. What's this event been like so far?
Oh, it's first day. It's busy. Planning. We unveiled the statue of Freddie yesterday at the SaskTel Center, so it's we're just getting first day, getting the jitters out, getting the bugs out, getting the teams arriving, and just getting everything settled for the weekend. So we're looking forward to it.
And we have heard so much about this tournament over the years. It's such an honor to be here. We appreciate being invited. 40 men's teams, 10 women's teams. How hard is that to organize?
Oh man, it's crazy. You got to deal with adults too. It's sometimes you'd rather deal with kids. So, but we're trying to strengthen the Indigenous hockey for Canada, and get it organized. Put it in a place where it belongs, and fans love it. There'll be thousands of people here. I'm glad HN Live came. Really appreciate you guys coming out and test running our Indigenous sport casting here and our sport webbing, and looking really good forward to it. Hope the fans pick up on it, and I hope it's a service we look forward to in the future.
Yeah, and we at HN Live, hockey, drag racing, MMA, football, badminton, we do it all. Broadcasting in Cree is something that's new and exciting for us. So what has that been like to be able to provide that this weekend?
Well, I think we're going to try a few languages. So we're for sure English. We're going to do a little bit of French, I think, because we have a lot of guests that speak primarily French in the East. And then we're going to do a little Inuit, because we have 3 teams from the Nunavut and Northwest Territories, and their first language is their native tongue is Inuit, and so we're going to do a little bit of Cree, Plains Cree, and then we're probably going to do a little bit of the Soto language or the Blackfoot language. So we'll probably end up with 4 languages. So that's what we're hoping for.
Now, obviously, being connected to the Indigenous heritage, and you talk about growing the game in the Indigenous community. How special is that, just to see opportunities being provided and the caliber of hockey for men and women in the Indigenous community?
Oh, you know what? You're going to see how important hockey is in Indigenous communities. Like, it's enormous. It's undervalued, it's underrated, but it's enormous. Like, you're going to see thousands of people. This will be in this brand new facility. It's 4 years old. This will be the most people that'll be in this facility over the next 4 days. They have no idea what they're dealing with. It's Indigenous people come to an event, they eat here, they stay here, they beverage here, and they view here, and they pay admission, and they love their sports. They're a live broadcast. They're a serious live audience, so you're going to witness it on Sunday here. By the time Sunday, it's going to be so packed here. This parking lot will go all the way into the other side, so we'll pack this place.
Well, when you talk about heritage, you mentioned the statue of Fred Sasakamoose, and maybe what does that mean to be able to see that statue up there, and the trailblazing he's done for the community?
Well, beside Gordie Howe, so Gordie Howe to Saskatchewan and to the NHL and Detroit Red Wings, which that's my team, but I'm a big Gordie Howe fan, and but my father was a huge Gordie Howe fan. He's from Saskatoon here, and one of the pioneers for hockey, Mr. Hockey. And then this Indigenous kid came out of here an hour and 45 minutes north, Ataka Cooper Sandy Lake Reserve, we call it, and he made it to the NHL. And he played a few games there, 12 games he played, and had a great story. Western Canadian most valuable player in the old Western Junior Hockey League, touted really high, to be the next Hall of Famer, and just had a lot of issues from residential school, and all kind of played out. Alcohol played into his factor, but you know what? He gets to sit by Gordie Howe now for eternity, and for hundreds and hundreds of years they'll be by each other. So when you go to the arena, you'll see Gordie Howe there, Mr. Hockey, and then you're going to see Fred. That's our father. It's like, to us, he's a legend on the Indigenous communities. So he's not the first Indigenous hockey player, but he's one of the first. So he's recognized as a full-blooded Indian. That's what they classified him as. So
Well, we really appreciate being here this weekend. We appreciate you making time and being a part of this special weekend, the annual Chief Thunderstick tournament. And from what it sounds like, your father was an incredible man, and we're really excited that his legacy will be living on forever. Neil, thanks so much for making time for us.
Thank you very much, and have a good weekend. And hnlive.ca.com. Yeah, make sure you log in and buy some of our subscription, and let's get it going here, and let's pay-per-view this thing up. It's worth every penny you're going to spend on it.